If hindsight is 2020, then it only makes sense that the year 2020 brings about a bunch of sequels, especially ones from a couple years back. Re:Zero, Attack on Titan, My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu. And while we have those, some people might be happy at seeing some of their favorite characters. I simply want more. Here are 5 anime that deserve a second season. I'm Thor, this is Adults Talking Anime Plus, let's get after it. Fall 2012, The Pet Girl of Sakurasou. The Pet Girl of Sakurasou. Let's kick it off with a high school rom-com that focuses on super gifted outcasts that are so talented that they were told that they couldn't live with anybody else for being weird. What I really like about The Pet Girl of Sakurasou is that it wasn't a traditional harem anime. It was closer to a love triangle, and you understood Nanami and Mashiro and why they like Sorata. You can understand how you can get so wrapped up in work or a hobby that it has adverse effects on other aspects of your life. Also, this show was beautiful. Really, really beautiful. They used brilliant colors and a killer soundtrack. The Pet Girl of Sakurasou adapted the first 7 volumes of the light novel, and it later finished that year with 10 total volumes. It may not have enough material to finish a full 13 second season, but it might have enough for an OVA. I just want to see if Best Girl wins. Spring 2011, Deadman Wonderland. Number 4, Deadman Wonderland. First off, do you remember Toonami? Do you remember the Toonami reboot in 2013? How crazy is it that Deadman Wonderland premiered in America on that very same platform? This show brought a pretty gnarly combination of non-stop violence and disturbing events. The story of Deadman Wonderland focuses on Ganta Igarashi, after being the sole survivor of his high school class getting murdered. The manga lasted 13 volumes and went on between 2007 and 2013. The anime only covers the first 14 chapters. The animation studio Manglobe, also responsible for Samurai Champloo, filed for bankruptcy in 2015 and could largely be seen as the reason that this second season fell through the cracks.
This place and its rules can suck my...
Spring 2013, The Devil is a Part-Timer. Number 3, The Devil is a Part-Timer. 2012 being the year of the isekai brought about a McRonald reverse isekai, and I loved it. The artwork was beautiful and seems to be one of those animes that I consistently rewatch. It kicks off with the Demon Lord Satan enthralled in a final battle over Ente Isla with the hero Amelia. What makes this one special is that it's one of those animes that was ahead of its time. Being released in 2012, the isekai genre wasn't at all what it is today. So being able to execute a fantastical character coming into our world is pretty remarkable. Not to mention that the devil immediately recognizes that the best way to take over Earth is by getting a part-time job and working his way up the corporate ladder. The Devil is a Part-Timer felt different from other parodies because it seemed like this was the actual story that Satoshi Wagahari wanted to tell. The great news is that the original run of the light novel ended in 27 volumes on August 7, 2020. Hopefully that means that a season 2 is going to be on its way.
I swear, I will be the one who breaks the sales record for black pepper fries.
Fall 2012, Btooom. Number 2, Btooom. While the world was becoming an isekai, Madhouse Studios brought us to Btooom, where instead of tossing our hero into the game, it abducted him and made the game real. Btooom stood out from the crowd because it combined mystery, horror, action, and it was just all around awesome. This anime covered the first 50 chapters of the manga and then ended just before our main character decided to get badass. The original source material goes up to 121 chapters, and according to my research, has not one, but 2 endings, a good and a bad. I'm hoping that they're going to animate at least one of them. Flashback, Spring 2014, No Game, No Life. Number 1, No Game, No Life. Yeah, you know, of course. It's gotta be No Game, No Life. Once again, it looks like Madhouse Studios made its way back on this list, and this time, it looked like No Game, No Life was primed to become the next big isekai. What made this show special is that it didn't have any violence. Our heroes, Shiro and Sora, didn't have superpowers, they weren't athletically gifted, and they didn't even have magical abilities. They defeated their enemies by developing strategies and outsmarting their opponents. Just as a bit of background, No Game, No Life's first season was primarily an adaptation of the first 3 installments of the light novel. We did get a movie prequel, No Game, No Life 0 in 2017, which covered Volume 6. Unfortunately, as rumor has it, it may never get a sequel because allegations of plagiarism came out in 2017. And those are my 5 animes that deserve a sequel. What are your thoughts? Do you think that's the perfect list? Do you have different opinions of your own? Do you think other anime deserve sequels? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. Think about it. Maybe give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, keep those thoughts to yourself. We're too new. We can't afford to hit right now. Anyway, I'm Thor. This is Adult Talking Anime Plus. I'll see you later.